baseball coming up on this Memorial Day. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Seattle Mariners. John Shelby with you alongside Chris Singleton. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, Cal Raleigh.
Yeah, well, he's one of the pillars of this lineup, and when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs. Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes.
Now we check out the Astros lineup. It features one of the sport's true superstars, Yordan Alvarez.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close, late-game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Rodriguez heads towards it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down. Here's Yordan Alvarez. The line to kick the pitch. There's a swing and a drive. Rodriguez drop step going back. Gone!
Sometimes too much velocity will cause a pitcher to throw through the sink, and that means that there's more four-seam action than there is sink, and that can turn into a really good pitch to hit. Well, we saw it right there. Didn't miss a stitch on that baseball. He's got himself a home run.
2 outs, base is empty. So next up for Houston, Alex Bregman.
Yeah.
And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. That to right. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you've got to make them pay.
Man at second here with 2 away. And stepping in for the... Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. So he goes the opposite way with that one. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident.
2 outs, nobody on. And here's the first baseman.
You know, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. Here comes a pitch. Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Sends it to first. And a couple of quick outs. Warning track. Wall. And you can touch them all, baseball man. A gigantic blast. And they cut into the lead. It's 3-1.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 and 2 is the count.
Hit hard. That gets through. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. And the pitch. Out to center. Gets under it. Makes the catch. And that is that. 1 run closer for Seattle after this solo shot. And this is now a 3-1. Second inning set to go. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jake Myers. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. And a 3-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Haniger makes the grab, and there's one away. And now the catcher comes up to him. Yainer Diaz. Up the middle, base hit. That was smoke through the infield. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting up. The left fielder.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. Runner on the go. Bounced out to short. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Just missed.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Hard hit left side. Gathers and throws to first. And that is the third out of the inning. So the Astros lead 1 as the lead remains 3-1. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Ty France. And a pitch. Ground ball left side. Bregman to first. And a quick out, number 1. Now batting Mitch Haniger.
The right fielder. Haniger.
Here's a 1-2. Now one miss.
It's a good take.
Bounce to the left side. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting in. The second baseman.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Up the middle, Pena. Now the throw to first on the run. They get the out, and that'll do it. And 1-2-3 go to Mariners. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Back at T-Mobile Park, here's Kyle Tucker.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Two. Swing and a bouncer. And he'll be safe at first.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
As nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. He keeps it down. It's just so tough to put wood on.
Now it's Alex Bregman.
Down,
And a
ball.
good eye there. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been. There goes Tucker. Swinging a foul straight back. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Tucker, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Line drive, and it's caught for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Now, Jeremy Pena, Polanco. They take the force out, and that'll do it. One left for Houston, but they still lead it 3-1. Set for the bottom of the third, and the batter now, Jonathan Clase. And a 1-2 again. In the air out towards right center. He's got it, and there's one down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And strike two.
1-2.
One down, base is empty. That pitch just misses the inside corner, and that's ball two. Now this one's crushed down the line. Looking, foul ball.
Well, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. It's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
Crawford tries to check his swing. Now a look to third, and he held back according to Rusty Valentine. 3-2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And there are two outs.
Up next is Seattle, the third baseman.
Here's Dylan Moore. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Two outs. Swing and a ball popped up. Pena settles under it and makes the play, and that's out number three. Mariners are down in order. And back in Seattle, and here's the first baseman, number 28. Smoked on the ground a second. On to France, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. And next to hit for Houston, Jake Myers. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Out number two.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up. This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And the Astros put down in order. Nothing doing there for Houston. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, leading off, Mitch Garver.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Right through there, got him. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Cal Raleigh, the next to hit. One down, base is empty. That one hammered, but pulled foul. And he deals. To the right side. And that one handled. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. So up next, Julio Rodriguez. The 1-1. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Rodriguez out of the play. And that is that. New inning getting started. And stepping in for the Astros, Mauricio Dubon. On the ground to the left. 1 away here in the 5th.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
On the ground to short. Crawford throws to first in time. And they get Altuve for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Kyle Tucker. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. He's got it, and that is that. Offense held it. And we're back. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5. Ty France. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And now it's going to be Mitch Haniger. Kicks and deals. And he walked him.
Ball forward. Take your base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
1 down. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Hit on the ground might be 2. Altuve. Acrobatic throw for 1. Over to first, safe. And now for Seattle, Jonathan Clase. 2 outs. Now a screamer into the outfield. Tucker pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back at T-Mobile Park, here's some real power at the plate. Yordan Alvarez. And another ball.
Look, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one carrying. It has the distance. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 4-1.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. And the pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
No question about this one. It's out of here. A massive home run. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 5-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. And it's fouled away. The pitch. Swing and a ball hammered. Left field. Clase going back. Pulls it in and a warning track.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work. The next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And now the first baseman. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, number 22.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Here's a 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 1 down, base is empty. And that's outside.
That's out.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Raleigh snags it for the 2nd out. 2 outs, base is empty. So next up for Houston, Jake Myers. That one fouled off, 2-2. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Couldn't catch up to the heater. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's bottom of the 6th, and here is J.P. Crawford.
The shortstop,
A 1-1.
Crawford.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Drifts towards it. And there's 1 down. So digging in, Dylan Moore.
The third baseman, Dylan Moore.
Liner to second and picked on the hop. The throw to first. Awesome play there. Mitch Garver up to hit here. The M's down by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. And down on strikes. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Right through there for a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider.
Crawford on the run, throw to first. He's in there.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. 3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Payoff pitch. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Polanco. They get 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no error. Back in Seattle, bottom of the 7th. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. And the righty deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Kicks and fires. Out there to center, on the move. Long run, tracks it down. 1 down. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. And a pitch. Left field. Rodriguez out of the play. And there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. So up next, Mitch Haniger. The pitch. And that's outside. And it's 2-1. In the air, out towards left center. Pena hauls it in to end the inning. And we're back. We're at the top of the 8th. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop on it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he swings and misses.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. 1 down. Base is empty. Hit weakly on the ground. On the run, sends it over to first.
he's got
Throw
it.
not in time, and he's safe.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Just squibbed it the other way and beat the shift. I'm not sure that's exactly what he was trying to do, but it'll work almost every time with the defense shifted to the pull side.
And a 1-2. The pitch out there. That's the second out. Ball to strike. Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back at T-Mobile Park, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him. And there's one down. Jonathan Placet now at the plate. The 1-1. Placet win.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound. Oh, it's a pretty nasty curveball right there, and the hitter didn't look comfortable at all. Clearly fooled. Tried to check his swing and went around, but it would have been called a third strike anyhow. That's how dirty it was. Nice pitch for the punch out.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts.
We go to the 9th, and stepping in for the Astros, number 28. Strike 2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Hard hit, right side. Whips it to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. And next to hit for Houston, Jake Myers. On the ground. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. That one ripped. Makes a nice running catch. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Hunter Brown.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
The wind of the pitch. On a line, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now it's the DH, Mitch Garver.
Now,
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's going to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Moore on at first, nobody out. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did.
1 and 2.
Swung on, bolted. That's back there. That'll make it out of here. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 5-3. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses with that one. The Astros trying to close out a 2-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. On the ground to first. And foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 2-2. Swing and a drive deep right field. That one carrying. And gone. They go back to back. His 12th of the season. It's 5-4.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate when he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct.
So Josh Hader gets the call at the mound. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. And a 1-1. Lifted in the air out to left. Should have this one. One away. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism has shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases. Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, the right fielder.
So it's their last chance in this one. And up next for Seattle, Mitch Haniger. Hit slowly on the ground. Pena. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Astros hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shop.